So it looks like TikTok is joining the NFT craze with a Lil Nas X collection that is up first, and it will drop along with a slew of other artists behind it that are already in the plans and scheduling to be released. So, man, this seems like big news. What do you think about this?
Yeah, it is. So it's TikTok trying to dip their hand to the whole NFT thing. Just to reiterate, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Meaning that just think of it like a digital stamp of certification for a JPEG or a PNG or a MP3, saying like, here's the owner of this, and then you can transfer that online ownership to somebody else and have it on a smart contract where you can say I get 5% royalties for every resale that happens of this NFT.
Yeah.
So the TikTok NFTs will be powered by Immutable X, which is a layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum blockchains. All right, so these are being built on the Ethereum blockchain. There's different cryptocurrencies that you can make the NFTs with. Ethereum's the biggest one of them all. So whenever you see things like this, just look at all the parts.
Yeah.
All right. It's kind of like whenever you had the gold rush in the, what was that, the 1920s or something, or 1820s or something. Yeah, I'm not coming to memory with my my history skills there.
I think it was.
But with that, you had the guys with the pickaxes. You need a pickaxe if you're gonna go, hunt for gold, right? You need this wagon if you hunt for gold. You're gonna need all this other stuff. So with the NFTs, this has layers. All right, you're gonna have your marketplace where the people buy it, and that just needs to be the best marketplace, the most consumable for people, so that there's a winner in that field. So you have different crypto exchanges. All right, there's Coinbase is a big one we talk about. There's Binance. If you don't live in the U.S., it's the biggest one. You got Huobi, which is the biggest in lots of parts of Asia. But the only difference that these guys really have amongst all the other exchanges out there's a bunch of exchanges. Crypto.com is another one. A bunch of exchanges, but who has the best user experience? Who's going to be first to market? Who is going to have the best liquidity? So all of that matters. So paying attention to all the parts of the whole is how you can start to look at things now and pick apart these they're investment opportunities. So that we're not financial advisors, but these are just talking about different sorts of investments. Like 100%. What is TikTok really investing in? Right now, they're still on the part of the collectibles. So them having TikTok NFTs, they're not really doing anything with them, so to speak. It's kind of like you're just owning a part of a cool moment in history sort of deal, just like basketball cards, baseball cards or something. You're paying for like the artwork sort of, so you're kind of buying an art piece, kind of buying a collectible. It's not that they're integrating it with ticket sales quite yet. Like all these other use cases that we talk about that NFTs can have, I don't see them integrating that quite yet in with their NFT collection, but they're getting the ball rolling. So it's kind of like when you first start to hear about like a big fund talking about Bitcoin or something, like they started to talk about it. Like before that news pops, like you need to be digging around online, seeing what they're doing. Just like we mentioned. If you guys didn't watch the other video talking about Blaircast, like go look for that stuff. Go look for it. See who's doing it first. See what good ideas are out there first. And then you'll know not only maybe where to invest some money, if that's something you want to do, but also where the technology is going so that you can get in front of that and be the first person out there. Because like Beeple, for instance, who sold the $70 million, $69 million NFT, he really benefited off the wave of that more so. Not to say he's not a great artist, but he benefited off the wave of that. So he had to know to put his stuff out there as NFTs first, to even put himself in position to get a $70 million buyer of his NFT, to where if he doesn't want to make another piece of art in his life, he doesn't have to.
Facts.
He can honestly just throw that in few different cryptos or some some stocks, different equities, some real estate or whatever.
Yep.
Or he could honestly have the money sit there. He'd be fine the rest of his life. And probably his kids be fine, and grandkids at that point. Like you're fine the rest of your life. So not to say this is going to happen to everybody. Obviously, not everybody's guaranteed to have a $70 million buyer. But you can position yourself in places to win. Yeah. So you being more hungry than everybody else is going to put you in better position. You actually working and making really cool NFTs, and maybe you have these NFTs as your show tickets, and you get your creator coin, or you're investing in other people's cryptos, or you're joining other people's creator coin economies, and like you're seeing how all this stuff works. That's going to benefit you.
Yeah.
Paying attention to these shows, our podcasts. Go look at some maybe other crypto podcasts. Just see what's up. Just know how money works. A lot of times people get taken advantage of just because they don't know how money flows. So they were taught one thing. They're certainly told one thing by the TV, the news. And by the time the news comes around to trying not to scare you every day,
right?
It's too late when that good news comes of, Bitcoin's at $30,000. Oh no, and they scared you out of it 3 years earlier. So don't listen to these stupid butt people on the news. Sorry to call them that, but don't take your advice from them. Do your own research. Even why I have as a disclaimer, go do your own research is one, because I'm not a financial advisor, but two, go do your own research.
Facts.
Go see what you think is a good idea. People thought Bitcoin was a good idea in 2014. So they started to put their money there in 2014. Yeah. And that's why you see this dude he bought a pizza with his Bitcoin, and now it's worth $1 million. So that's real. Yeah. That's real stuff.
Yeah.
So do your research, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Good stuff.